Alright, hey guys, so gonna give you a knife review, the full knife review of the Kershaw Nerve. I did a work report on this knife because I did work with it a little at my job. And if you want to check that out, my, I guess you can call them initial impressions. Well, not really, since I had this knife for a while now. But if you want to check out how it did at work and my thoughts on it, check out the link below, I guess. Alright, but this is gonna be the full review. Let's cover everything. Alright, let's start off with just the blade measurements, I guess, and all that good stuff. You know, overall length, like 7.5 inches. Handle length would be a little bit over 4 inches. And the blade length would be at about almost 3.5. I would even call that 3.5. Well, but actually the actual cutting edge will be less than that. Will be 3 1/4, I guess you can call that. So that's that. And let's give you some size comparisons, I guess, since we just measured it. We got the Spyderco Just horn right there. It's pretty much the same size. Actually, it's spot on. It's the same size as the Just horn. We got the paraframe by Gerber. It's pretty much the same size as well. A little the paraframe's a little bit shorter in blade length, but they're pretty much on par with each other. And last but not least, I guess the mini paraframe right there. That's how it compares next to that. Okay. And alright, now let's start with the details. Well, right off the bat, this knife is one of Kershaw's, I guess you can say, value line. This knife costs about, I think, 20 to 30 bucks, give or take. So it's a pretty good deal for what you get. So what you get is you get a G10 knife, a G10 handled knife with a stainless steel liners and frame. This is a liner lock. Well, not frame. Wow, excuse me. But you get you just get 2 liners, stainless steel, and it's a liner lock. Okay, I'm sorry to confuse you. All right, but I really like the texture of this G10. It is really well done, actually. It looks like a lot of machining went into this, but it looks really well done. I really like it, and it gives good traction, more or less. It's definitely not gonna fall out of your hand any day soon. Also, thanks to the jimping you have all the way around the knife, it's awesome. You're not gonna definitely fall, get rid of this knife out of your hand for some reason. It's not gonna fall out, slip out, or anything. You have jimping up here, up on the spine. Down here for maybe a reverse grip, you have some more jimping. So if you are a fan of the reverse grip, you can do that, and you have some options, for jimping down here. So it's nice that Kershaw did include that in this $30 knife. And you also have some jimping right here when you're on the choil, finger choil, when you're choking up on the knife. Your finger right here, your index finger, just kind of goes in there, and the jimping holds it in place steady. So that's nice. The deployment method of this knife is this thumb disc, and it also has jimping on both sides. Some people find it, I don't know, maybe to be bothersome. It kind of wears your thumb out. I agree, it could, but on the other hand, it's not too bad. You can just open it slowly, and it is possible to flick it out. You just have to get in there really nicely, and it can be done like you just saw. This knife, by the way, is made in China. For those of you that actually care, You know, it's a Kershaw knife, and it's an awesome knife right there. There you see China, but it's an awesome knife even though it's made in China. You know, we have an 8CR13 MOV stainless steel. It's not the greatest steel, but what was I going to say? Oh yeah, but it is very, very close to AUS 8. Right here, AUS 8. It is very close to that. So it has a decent rust resistance, and the edge holding capability is not too shabby either, and it's easy to resharpen. I have a lot of knives with 8CR13 MOV, so I knew what I'm talking about. It's not too hard to resharpen, and it's an RJ Martin design. For those of you that wanted to know that, I'm guessing that's the model number of the knife. Now we got Kershaw right there. You know, and this knife is kind of I don't know how should I call it. It's kind of a modified. Well, it kind of reminds me of a Warncliffe, with a little bit of a belly on top of there, and that is actually good because you can do those cuts that you want with just with a downward motion, and I had to do that at my job, like opening boxes, and instead of just you know, wasting the tip, I can just use the belly and just slide downwards and open a box that way. So the blade shape is nice and very utilitarian. You can actually hold it like this, you know, choke up on it. It's actually pretty nice. I've used it in many grips, and it turned out to be great for every task I needed it. The pocket clip is pretty nice. It holds the knife about let me get some kind of cloth so I can show you how deep it goes in there. There we go. Okay, it rides fairly low, fairly deep. It's not too bad actually. It has Kershaw on it also, for those of you that want to know. There you go, Kershaw, and it rides pretty good. Not a lot of knife is showing, but not too little that you can't just pull it out like that. So it is good. I like the pocket clip, not too bad, and it holds the knife in place very sturdy as well. You got a torque screw construction. You can take it apart and clean it, all that good stuff. You got a G10 backspacer also right there, if I didn't mention that. We actually have milled liners also for weight reduction. I don't know if I'll be able to pick that up with my camera. There we go. You can kind of see it right there. So we do have milled liners. A very good knife. So overall, for 30 bucks, 20-30 bucks, give or take. Oh, and also I forgot, small lanyard hole. I haven't tried it, but I doubt you'll be able to get 550 through there. Maybe gutted if you feed it through. Kind of. I guess maybe it could work, but I don't know. Whatever. All right. So overall thoughts. I don't think you need a lanyard on this knife anyway. All right, but overall thoughts: $20-30 knife. For work, EDC chores, or just EDC, or just to have and enjoy, it's an awesome fucking knife. And excuse my language, but it is an awesome knife. I love it. Gafco, thanks so much for that contest you did, and I won this knife from you, and I love it. Thank you so much again, my friend. Guys, hope you enjoyed. 20-30 bucks for this, probably give or take. If you look it up on any website and get the street price, I'm guessing it's gonna be for somewhere around there. Buy it. It's a great, awesome knife, and I recommend it. It did a good job for EDC and working. No blade play, solid knife, solidly built. I love it. All right, hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, stay sharp, and have a good one. Pershande out!